Hello, welcome back. I'm 3D Modeler on YouTube, and in this tutorial I want to show you some new features that I found to be very helpful when modeling in 3ds Max. So first of all, I want to create a box here, and I want to convert this into an editable poly. As you can see, there are still some issues with Camtasia and Windows Vista. I need to figure out how to fix this, but for the time being, I haven't found any solution. I want to say thanks to all of you for keeping up with my tutorials. I realize it's been almost a year from this point on that I have posted any videos last time. Yeah, in this tutorial I want to show you some new features that I found, and also want to assure you that I'll try to keep up with the tutorials on a monthly basis, just so you'll have something to look forward to from my account. So yeah, here we go. So I've created a box, and I have converted this one into an editable poly. The editable poly is also explained in the earlier tutorial. So the first thing I will do, I want to have more segments along this side here on the model itself of the box, so I can select the edge ring around it. I can also press the edge line and select Alt R for ring, and you can see it selects the ring around my object. You need to be sure that this button up here is selected, otherwise it will not work. I can disable it and press Alt R, and you can see it goes up to the rendering. You need to make sure this is pressed. And I want to go down here to the connect tool and press connect. So you can see it will connect the lines with a line in between it. I'll just undo this, and I'll press the G key for the grid, and I'll select the one on the side. You can see here that I have the number of segments. I can increase that to 2, and as many as I need. I also have the slide tool to slide the segments from side to side. Right click here to reset it to 0, or the pinch tool to pinch it in or to push it out. And I'll just leave this as on its default, so I'll press OK. Now, some of you may notice that sometimes when we try to move a vertex along a edge, it will not stick to it properly. I'll use shortcuts here. So as you can see, I'll try to move it up along it, but you can see that I haven't got a fix on it properly. Now, you can use the constraint modifier in the edit geometry to help you to contain it within it. So by selecting the edge and move from side to side, you can actually see that it will snap to the edge itself, or any edge that aligns up to that point. So this is really helpful when you are trying to hit something, or to increase the number, or to, sorry, not increase the number, but to space out vertices that are too close together on a face or something like that. We also have, there's also another tool here. I'll select the loop here, Alt L, so I select the loop of the vertices itself, and I can actually move those as well. By selecting the edge, you can actually see that it will snap to the edge line. So this is also very helpful. I can do that by selecting one edge or multiple edges, and it will try to contain those at the point. You can see here it's only the edges to the vertices that are modified, not the unselected ones. So you have to be careful. If you want to select them all, you have to select loop Alt L, but these are very helpful as well. Now, as you can see here, these edges here are not aligned properly. There are two ways to go about this. The one is to delete them and reinsert them. Control backspace removes them. Select the edges, go down to or up to connect. Select the connect tool. I'll reset this to 1 and press apply. And here we go. You can see it's reset as what before. There are also another way to do this. I just need to remove the constraints, so we have the original one here, and I'll select the edge loop again. So you have these edges here, and imagine you have a very complex object. You want to move these closer, and you want this to be plain, or as the box were before you did the modifications. By having the edge constraint selected, you can actually move it to the side, release the mouse, and move it back. So you can see here it's more or less reset. There can be some issues, but it will work most of the times. It will also work if you have a weird shape on the end. Imagine this is the shape we want to align these edges to. Keep in mind that it will change the appearance as well of these edges, so it will go from here to here rather than to here. But with that in mind, I can slide it to the side. You can see it will snap to the vertices, even though they are far further apart than they were before, and I can slide them back. So I get the result that we kind of want for this one here. This can also come in handy when you're doing some work with a modifier like Turbo Smooth. And for instance, you say you want to have this edge more defined. Now, the Turbo Smooth modifier actually takes and interprets the vertices and tries to smooth them out. So the closer the edges are together, the sharper the edge will be. So by applying this stack modifier to show whatever is in the stack, I can actually slide it to the side and a little back, so you can see that the shape here is more defined than it was before. And we can keep on going by selecting ring. We can go down to the connect tool, and we want to pinch it. We need to select 2 segments, and we want to pinch them to the side like so. And we select this one and do the same. Connect tool, and they are pinched to the side by 95%. I think it's a percentage, I'm not really sure, but you guys out there could probably figure out what it is and tell me if I'm not correct. So I press OK. So you can see here the high poly model is actually sharper here than they were before, and they're sharp here as well because of the modification we made to the mesh. But you can see the black shadow here. That's because there are no lines close to this edge. So if you want to have a line that's closer, we'll select the edge, select the loop, and move it towards the edge, like so. So you can see it removes the black spots. So yeah, this is what I want to show in this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I want to show you how to how to burn a high poly model onto a low poly model by using or creating a normal map for the model itself. That one takes the modbox tutorial that I showed you before and shows you what you can do with the high poly model on top of the low poly model. So that's what's up for the next tutorial. I'm 3D Model on YouTube. Thanks for watching. And by the way, I'm sorry for the tone that's in the background. I don't know where it comes from. I can assume it's from the computer. I'll try to fix that. And the keystrokes also, I need to insulate my microphone stand. But yeah, I'm 3D Modeler, as said before. Thanks for watching.